Michael,
That's for sure.
I don't care, Michael, how the father wants to justify it. The father's also the president, and pardoning his son for federal convictions, I just think it's a terrible look for the United States.
It is a terrible look, but wasn't it expected, Peter? Didn't you think that that's why Joe Biden was hanging around right till the last minute? It's unprecedented, though, to give cachet to your son all the way back to 2014 for deeds he committed or may have committed. So it's a terrible look. And in a sense, he's pardoning himself, Joe Biden, because all of Hunter's deeds were done in conjunction with him, including all of the crooked receipts of $20 million to entities untraceable until recently. And it's a terrible look. And I think history will judge Joe Biden as one of the worst ever United States presidents ever, and this being fitting cap to that.
I think it's acts of corruption all the way through to the Oval Office. Let's go to Syria. The government there has launched airstrikes on Aleppo after the city was seized by rebels. There's also those reports that Iran-backed Iraqi fighters have entered Syria to provide assistance to Bashar al-Assad, that's the president. Kosher, the last thing we need is another firestorm in this region. How's it going to play out?
Indeed, I think the unpredictability of expanding war zones is what we're seeing, whether it's cross-border or it's internally. Right out of the gate, it's obviously very sad because something like 7 million people have fled the region, 500,000 people have died with this internal strife that's been going on between the rebels and Assad. In terms of cross-border, it's also showing that as Russia and Iran and Iraq and all these places are stretched and their focus is elsewhere, there was an opportunity for the rebel forces to come in, and I think just more of a mess to come until Trump comes in, and even beyond that, because he certainly doesn't have a magic wand.